Howdy, welcome back to another Hunt Showdown video. My name is Michael Exile. Today I want to do a quick little video on what Crytek just revealed on their Hunt Showdown website on a blog post, as well as their Hunt Showdown Twitter. I already recorded like a whole video on this, and I went over the blog post and the whole trailer, and it ended up being like 27 minutes long, so I'm doing this again. I've already gone through everything that I saw in this trailer and what I think the Easter eggs are, because there is a ton of Easter eggs in this trailer. If you don't know about the trailer, it's called the Dark Side trailer. They released it alongside their blog post here about the new map and live event that is coming. Basically, it says that the 3-year anniversary event was so successful they wanted to do it again. But yeah, in that blog post they included this trailer, which has a lot of Easter eggs. I'm not sure if it's Easter eggs for the game beyond the event, or if it's Easter eggs for the event and the new map and like other gameplay changes they might be making that might be permanent, you know? So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to show you the trailer. I'm going to play it for you. I'm not going to talk over it, so I'll let you watch it, and then we'll come back and go over what looks like what it looks like the Easter eggs are in this video and what they could mean for the future of the game. So I'm very excited about this trailer, if you couldn't tell. So it's a really good one, so I hope you enjoy it. But for now, I'll hide my camera and I'll play the video.
Just my kind. I'll take this gun to Orleans. They say there's work for a man like me. We're counting days that we are friends. We're counting days that we will fail, that we will fail with men like you, with men like you.
All right, so this is just the end of the trailer. It's a little teaser of the new map, obviously, but there's a lot of interesting things to take in on this video. Let me bring my camera back real quick. This is a live commentary, so I hope it's a good video. Hopefully I don't ramble on for too long. If I do, I apologize, but there's a lot to take in on this video, and I was very excited to watch it the first time. I'm just as excited like the 20th time that I've watched it. But just to get straight into what I noticed about this video, it seems like it's telling a full story. You're not just going from like scene to scene, just cutting to different animations. It's a full-blown story, if you didn't recognize that, because we have the sheriff here. We have like a tier 2 character, tier 3, and a tier 1 character here. I'm not sure what things here are hinting at the event, or like permanent changes coming to the gameplay or the map or whatever, but it seems like we're not getting like a new syringe here. Like, we're used to like looking at syringes now, I'd imagine, when they mention a new event because of the Halloween event. It looks like, yeah, he's just injecting a vitality shot. It's the tier 1, nothing special there. It zooms into his veins, and then it does the cool little transition to the trees. I really like that. Then you pause there. It was just a hunter at Lawson Station. I'd imagine this is the train, and he's just in the middle of the tracks. And we see like a hive there, another tier 3 hunter there, and then there we see a location that was just teased by Hunt or Crytek on their Twitter and on the dev stream that they just had not too long ago, maybe like a week ago. It looks like the plantation building. It looks pretty big. Looks like it might be like 2 stories, and I'd imagine you could go inside. Obviously, like, why would you not be able to go inside a building in Hunt Showdown, right? So it looks like it's gonna be kind of like it looks like it's the size of prison, to be honest. It looks like the plantation. I'm not sure this is in a different building, but it definitely looks like the plantation teaser. And there's like a fountain here. Yeah, it looks big. Looks like the plantation. And this looks like a scrap beak lair. Nothing to see here, really. Here I got kind of confused because I don't remember seeing an anvil anywhere on the current maps, like Stillwater Bayou or Lawson Delta. I was thinking this. Let me pull my phone out real quick. I have the map on here. I was thinking this is CNA lumber. I'm not sure if this is actually CNA lumber. I don't remember an anvil being in the middle of the room or anything. It's just someone killed them with a hand crossbow. Nothing new there. This person got killed by an axe. Maybe they traded. I don't know. But there's like a table there. I was definitely thinking this is like CNA lumber. I'm not entirely sure if this is... I don't think this is like a new area at all. But here, you'll see like the grassy wall. This obviously looks like Fort Karmic. If you play the game enough, there is a hole on the side of Fort Karmic that you can jump out of. Yeah, so this isn't a new location either. And something I want to point out throughout this trailer is that there is like a red... They like to use like this red on the hunters and like a green backdrop somewhat. Like a green teal. And this is the chapel. Again, not another location. This is on Stillwater Bayou. We already know this character. And before I continue with this one, I want to say that since we're seeing like other characters, like other like legendary hunters in this trailer, it might just be showing us their lore, like how they were like handling this whole like zombie uprising, basically. But we can see the Revenant here. It's very familiar. His hat, his pants, his shirt, the poker chip that he has on his uppercut skin, and you can see the shot in his chest as well. It's obviously the Revenant's. And we get more details on where he died exactly. Like, this is the whole poker table and where he died. Like I said, I don't know if they're just showing these legendary hunters to show us their lore, or if we're actually going to see where the Revenant died in the new map, perhaps. Like, maybe we'll be able to like see this poker table in game. Who knows? This is at Lawson Station, obviously, the train. And then you can see like the ticket station right here and the boss lair right here. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Obviously, I did like a whole tinfoil hat theory on Scrapbeak before he came out, saying that he was going to fly into a compound and all the players would be able to see it and converge on it because they knew where he landed. But I don't think they are very fond of making live events just yet, you know, like on Fortnite levels and all that, like I said in my Scrapbeak video. But it looks like the train is active. So I don't know if it could be part of an event or something, you know. I don't know where this ties in, or if it's just for the aesthetic, you know, like, hey, we're going to a new map. Or when the map releases, you just go on the train and now you're there or something. I don't know. I'm just like rambling on about it. But if we could get on this train and go to the new map, that would be really sick, obviously. But I don't think it's going to happen. But it does look like the train is active. Maybe it'll be active like on the days leading towards the map release. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty cool. And we got a shadow there. I didn't even notice that. You see that? It looks like just a normal masked person. It could be the guy we saw walking on the tracks earlier. But here, we get a look at possibly some new hunters and like a new like well, I don't want to call it like, it's not like a cult. It's just like Native Americans, you know, like a tribe, you know. I want to say like maybe this might be like a legendary hunter here because they look really badass. And then we see like a regular I feel like this would be, I wouldn't say this is like a regular looking skin either. It also could be like part of a DLC, perhaps. They have like all the jewelry on and stuff, and then they have the paint on their nose and their eyes. Also, if you didn't notice, I keep clicking out the video. If you didn't notice, they're pulling back a bow string, and this could mean we're getting an actual bow weapon instead of like crossbows and hand crossbows, which is really exciting. Maybe like it'll have like higher velocity or something. It'll be like a longer range bow than what we're used to with hand crossbows and regular crossbows. Only time will tell. I don't think we're gonna get like custom ammo with that or anything. Maybe like poison arrows. I feel like it'd be more in character, but other than that, I don't think we're getting anything else besides like poison arrows or anything. It could be cool to see how that works out though. But for sure, I think we are getting a bow weapon. And here we get the new DLC of the Asylum Escapee. I keep like trying to pause. I should use spacebar. We see like the Asylum Escapee here, or the new DLC that's coming out. He has like the straight jacket on. Obviously, he's bald. That's 100%. It's the new DLC character. I'm not sure if he's part of the prison that we're already familiar with, or if he's gonna have like an asylum location in the new map. And if you'll notice, like I said earlier, like this whole trailer's a story, and he's getting shot at with arrows. It looked like. I'm not sure, but also here, the Molotov dude. And the field is on fire, and this is not the new map at all. This is Lawson Station right there, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. It could be like Arden Parish, since Arden Parish also has like a tower like that, but it looks like Lawson. That's 100% Lawson. Like, I'm not crazy, but it looks like this is like the Salters Pork side of Lawson, and this is the field between Lawson and Salters, and he threw a Molotov and set a field on fire. And I know a lot of people have been like kind of wanting that for a while, I guess. Like, it doesn't make sense that you can't burn a field down with a Molotov, you know, since you can like burn bodies and stuff. Like, why can't you burn fields down? So it looks like we're gonna have more environmental effects for our throwables, mostly just the Molotovs, I'm imagining. But this could be a sign of something more exciting. Like, people won't be able to hide in fields anymore without the field being burned down or something. Like, maybe people will just burn the fields down for the hell of it, so they can't get snuck up on by players, you know. Like, it could introduce some exciting new gameplay. I'm really excited for that though. I've been wanting that for a very long time. And this looks like it could be the slaughterhouse, you know. This is Carcass Gunrunner. Nothing new there. He's already a legendary hunter in the game, if you didn't know that. It's the gun rack. I'm not sure. I don't remember gun racks being in Slaughterhouse, but I could be wrong. But it definitely just looks like Slaughterhouse for the most part. Like, this is his place. And then here we can see like Blanchett. We're at Blanchett Graves, and it looks like this is just like the Wellspring victory screen thing, you know, or like when you get the Wellspring. This could be like linked to the new event as well. Like, you don't really see this animation outside of quick play, you know. And it looks like also like another detail to add on to that is that like right here, it looks like there's an immolator, but there's also like blue around it or something, like it's being banished. And I don't think that's like a Wellspring clue. It doesn't look like a clue. It doesn't look like a Wellspring on the ground. And there's like an aura surrounding it, like it's being banished, you know? Maybe this is part of the event as well. Like, maybe you have to banish certain like zombies or something to get like event points or whatever. It's hard to say what this is. It reminds me of the Trials mode where you have to banish like meatheads or something. If you haven't played Trials yet, there are like some trials where you can banish certain zombies that are part of the objective for Trials, you know, like certain trials have different objectives, and some of them are to banish zombies. So that could be what you're doing, and maybe they applied it to the bounty hunt mode where the event will be taking place possibly, and you'll have to banish these characters. I'm not sure. It seems like they're trying to bring all these mechanics that they've had across the modes together, because we have like the Wellspring thing here, and then we have like a zombie banish, which like currently in bounty hunt you can only banish bosses. So maybe that's the case. Maybe you can banish zombies for event points. I also had like another theory that I'll talk about later when we get to it. And here, I feel like this is like Alice Farm. I can't tell, be honest. It looks like Alice Farm, you know? Or what's next to Alice? Let me pull out my map again. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at remembering these maps when I'm not playing the video game. I'm not sure. I don't think this is a new location, though. It looks like Stillwater Bayou. And here again, we're at the Lawson Station with a different trio here. Nothing new. There's a new Mosin skin right here, it looks like. It looks like it's more leaning towards like the native tribe look, you know, like the paint. And then here we got the melee weapon again for the new DLC that we already got revealed. And it looks like this is just regular prison, right? Like, it might just be regular prison. Who knows? But I feel like we could get like an actual asylum map, unless, you know, back then there wasn't actual asylums, you know? Probably that's the case, but I don't know. And so here's where it gets very interesting. We see the Bone Doctor. He's walking in a grave. Into a graveyard, I should say. And this is the Revenant's hand. You could tell, and by that brief, like, a little preview when he's getting out of the grave, you can see his hat, and there he is again. You could be like, yeah, maybe this is Revenant lore, like I was saying earlier, right? Like, we saw the poker table and stuff, but I also thought we could get that in the map as well. But I think a little detail that they added here to kind of give more of a hint and say, like, no, this is not just lore, is that they play the revive sound when he gets picked out of the grave. And it kind of throws some confusion in the mix, because Revenant's the only, like, undead hunter that we have in the roster currently. So, like, it could just be his lore, right? But there's some more details later in the video that we can point out that might lead to something entirely different. I feel like this is just the Vant Ranch. I'm not sure if I could be wrong. This looks like a scrap beak lair. Obviously, all the feathers. There's a boss banished. We see all the bosses that currently exist. Nothing new there. And then here is where I'm saying, like, what we saw with the Revenant could be more. He died and fell back into, like, an underworld where we can assume the Revenant was, right? Like, the Revenant was brought back to life. I'm not sure if, like, the Bone Doctor whipped up some magic or something. I'm not entirely familiar with the Bone Doctor's lore, but it looks like he's, like, in an underworld graveyard, right? And he's still alive. Like, he's aiming at something. I don't see anything, like, in this, like, field of view, you know? Like, there's nothing here that we can see. But like, we don't see anything in, like, his path, but he's still alive. He's aiming his gun over here for whatever reason, right? And I feel like this could be hinting at, I don't want to, I hate that I'm speaking it into existence, because I don't know how it's going to work out, but this could mean that we're getting, like, a gulag or something, like Warzone, you know, where you die and you can come back to life if you win the gulag. There could be something more in line with Hunt, but similar to the gulag coming to Hunt Showdown, you know? Like, it could be like this person dies, and it takes me back to when we saw the Immolator getting banished, right? I feel like this is like a reach, like putting all those things together. Maybe it doesn't tie together, but it does look like we might be getting, like, a gulag where you can you die and you spawn in the underworld, basically, and you have to fight your way out of there and come back to life, right? I don't think you'll be able to be brought back to life by just winning the gulag, quote unquote, but you might have to have your teammates come and grab you out of the grave, basically, like they did with the Revenant. And I'm not sure what win conditions there will be, what objective you will have in the underworld. I don't think a 1v1 would be very in theme for Hunt, you know? I don't think that's, like, Hunt's theme, like having a 1v1, and especially considering I don't think they're going to give you, like, a certain weapon in the gulag. They could, like, spawn you with different weapons or something, you know? We can, like, look back and see if he has the same weapon as he died with. He looks like he has an aftermath, and he does have an aftermath in the underworld. Yeah, he definitely has the aftermath, and he spawns with it in the grave. You can see it still, like, it has the same form, same, like, silhouette, basically. So, like, it doesn't look like it would be like, oh, you spawn in with a different weapon. If it is a gulag, it's just you go in with what you died with. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be a 1v1, if it's gonna be like PvE. But it's definitely interesting what they might make you do in this underworld. It also could just be an event, you know, like maybe when you die, you're down but not out, you know, like maybe you could fight your way back for the duration of the event. But definitely very interesting details here to note. But I was also thinking that the immolator being banished could mean that, like, hey, maybe you banished an immolator to bring somebody to life, you know, like maybe it's like a revive token to where you have to bring this token to the grave to revive your teammate, or else you can't do it at all, you know? Maybe something like that. I don't know. It seems like a little bit tedious. Definitely a possibility, I guess. Like, nothing is out of, I don't know. It's just definitely not out of the question. At the end here, we got, like, the whole, like, finale. Yeah, just to give a bit of a summary, we're getting, we got a hint of, like, the new, what's it called? The plantation location. It looks like it's, like, a 2-story. It looks pretty big. Maybe some hints at new locations. I'm not sure what the area this was. It could have been the location I said earlier. We're going to be able to burn down fields. Maybe we'll be able to see where the Revenant died. We have some like natives coming into the game, like characters. We're getting a bow and arrow going on here, like an actual bow. That's the DLC we already saw. We're going to be able to burn down fields with the Molotovs. Maybe this is coming to the Wellspring animation where you win with the Wellspring could have some purpose, like the animation could be used in the event for bounty hunt or something. I'm not sure. Possibly might be able to banish zombies. New skin for the Mosin sniper. We saw the knife close up from the prisoner DLC that's already coming out. Possible revive mechanic from the underworld, so like when you're full dead you can actually be picked up again. We saw at the end here as well some map hints, like we see this location was teased before. There's a building in the background. I'm pretty sure that's not the plantation. This is an entirely different area. It seems like there's like a broken down building there, but it's the same 3 hunters we started out with, so very interesting stuff. If I missed anything as well, also, wait, I forgot to mention, there's like little letters popping up on the screen. I'm sure you noticed that as well. I was told it says North to Desalis, and we already have like the Desalis silence, you know, like for the spark silenced. I'm not sure if that's where we're going. I'm not sure if that's the map name, you know. It probably is, since it literally says North to Desalis. It's hard to freeze frame on all the letters that pop up, like that one there. You can see all the letters popping up like it's an old film, you know. Yeah, apparently it says North to Desalis. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments below. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. But I think that about sums up the video, to be honest. I'm very excited to see what is coming for Hunt. That trailer got me super hyped. Hopefully this event does what they wanted to, which is they probably wanted to bring back the players that left after the event ended. We did reach our concurrent highest. Our highest concurrent players for Hunt Showdown when the event was in effect, and the game lost a lot of its players after the event ended, so I'm sure they noticed and they wanted to kind of like retain that hype and keep the events rolling until they can get some interesting content in the game for people to come back to. Alright, so I need to give a proper outro to the video because I was going on a bit of a tangent on the video I recorded, so yeah. I will end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of it. And let me know in the comments below what you think about the potential gulag mechanic that could be coming to Hunt Showdown, as well as what you think the event could be, you know. It's very vague in the trailer. I'm not sure what they're showing us in that trailer, whether it's permanent changes coming to the game or just event mechanics coming to the game. But overall, I'm very excited. I'm eager to figure out more about what's to come for Hunt Showdown, and hopefully it's good for the game. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want to discuss these changes more with me on my stream over at twitch.tv/MichaelExile. I love discussing all the new patch notes, all the gameplay changes and all that. So if that's your thing and you want to go drop a follow and have a chat with me and my community, would love to have you. But yeah, for now, I'll see you in the bayou, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.